guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to do another foundation review. Today's foundation is one I have always loved and I always forget about it, and then when I wear it again, like, oh my gosh, I love this foundation combo so much. So today's foundation is going to be from Bare Minerals. They have their original powder foundation that is highly reputable. Everyone loves it. And they also have their Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I do a combo of this and it is just the perfect combo, and then using their mineral veil as well. This is what I'm going to show you guys today. I am going to apply it with you guys, show you how I like to wear this combo, and then I'll do a wear test throughout the day, check in a few times with you guys to show you how the foundation's holding up and wearing. If you like these videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I have a whole playlist on foundations I've already reviewed. I will link that up here, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you can stay up to date when I post next. I generally upload 1 to 2 videos per week and all things beauty. So let's dive into the review. Just bear with me today, guys. I'm getting over a cold and my hair's a mess. I'm a mess today. Just bear with me. We'll get through this. So on Ulta, I'm just going to read real quick a few blurbs about each product. The Bare Minerals Original Foundation Powder. This actually has SPF 15 in it, which is really nice. I use the shade Light 08, and this is just the mini one. I finished the full size, so I'm using the mini. I know you can get like little kits at Ulta with like travel size of their products, which is really nice. So the original powder, there's 30 shades, and it's $38, and you get 0.28 ounce, so not like a full fluid ounce like in a typical foundation, but powder generally is going to be like a different ratio. And I haven't tried many powder foundations in the past to compare it with, so I can't tell you about like if that's a good amount or not. So it's vegan, clean ingredients, cruelty free, lightweight, talc-free, skin-improving foundation made with only 5 clean vegan ingredients, sheer to full all-day coverage with a naturally luminous finish while minimizing the look of pores and imperfections. So the powder foundation has 14.5k reviews and 4.6 stars. That is really, really good. And then the gel cream has SPF 30 in it. It comes in 20 options. You get 1.18 ounces. So that's more than your typical 1 fluid ounce in a foundation. And that retails for $37 on Ulta. So it says the #1 tinted moisturizer in the US, 3-in-1 multitasker moisturizer, skin tint and SPF 30 with hyaluronic acid to boost hydration for a dewy, healthy looking glow. Perfect for dry and combo skin. This has 4.4 stars, which is still really good, and about 8.6k reviews. And I'm also going to show you guys the original mineral veil, just because I love this combo using all the products together. And this retails for $33. How much do you get in here? 0.3 ounces. So the loose setting powder sets and extends makeup wear while absorbing oil and blurring the appearance of fine lines and pores for a naturally airbrushed finish in 2 shades. Original for all skin tones and tinted for tan to deep skin tones. So they do have a tinted one, and I'm pretty sure they have a illuminating one, or they used to in the past. And that has 4.5 stars and about 6k reviews. So they all are pretty highly rated on Ulta. And if you're new to my channel, I do have acne prone skin. As you can see right now, it's going through a phase, a terrible phase right now. And anytime I've ever used the Bare Minerals products on my skin, I feel like my acne does not get worse. If anything, it gets better. I feel like the Bare Minerals helps like dry out and heal the acne. I don't know what magic is in this, but anytime I've had like really bad blemishes, this helps calm it down and helps to make it like seem to heal a little quicker. All right, nothing on my skin, just my skincare. Already been soaking in for a little bit, and I have some eye cream. But what I like to do with this combo, I like to start out with the Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. I have this in Natural 05. And I'm not going to do like my typical sponge brush. I'm going to show you how I like to wear this just because it is like a great combo. And if you guys want a separate videos on each individual, like a full wear test and review, let me know down below. I would be happy to do that for you guys. I'm going to apply the gel cream. I like to use a brush for these products. Ooh, that was probably way too much. I always get way too excited. I forget how like hydrating and like creamy it is. It's like a mousse consistency, the gel cream. And it's like really hydrating and comfortable. So just buff it into the skin. Okay, so there it is, all blended in, looking really nice. Evens out the skin tone, it's hydrating, it's very comfortable. I got some foundation on my shirt, so I'm gonna have to change, but before I go in with the powder foundation, I like to add a little bit of concealer, and then I'll go in with the powders. Okay, changed my shirt, put a little concealer on. Next, let's go in with the powder foundation. So what I like to do with this is, it usually has like a little spinny, open it up, and then I'm just gonna dump a good amount into the cap. Now they do have their Bare Minerals brush. I think this might be the mini. You can use that, but I have another brush that I like to use just because it's a little bigger compared to this, so I just feel like I get more surface area with it. But you want like a dense kind of fluffy brush, and I am just going to dip it in there and just pat, and then I'm gonna buff it into the skin. I'm gonna avoid the eye area. And I'm just doing like circular motions. My hair gets everywhere. But the nice thing about this foundation, I've never had it get like really cakey, especially with that gel cream underneath. I just feel like it's like the perfect combo. You can build it up. It gets your skin like velvety smooth. And I have pretty dry skin, and this seems to work pretty good without getting like very cakey or powdery like. So there's about one layer. Again, you can build it up, but I don't like to build it up. I like to keep this as like my natural foundation, where it's a good go-to, it's comfortable, it looks nice on the skin, it doesn't look too foundation-y, and it's very comfortable, it wears great. And I just like it for like, you know, when my skin's really stressed, it's just an easy buff it into the skin and you're good to go. Now you could just leave it at that. If you like a little more coverage, maybe you're a little more oily, you can use the original Bare Minerals veil, which is what I'm going to use. Now I'm not oily, but I do like just to add another extra layer just to smooth out my texture and just make everything a little more seamless. And this is what I'm going to use under my eyes as well. So I'm going to start out with the under eye part, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just buff it under the eyes just to set. And then same thing with this. I'm just going to let some, almost out of this, into the cap, and I'm just going to buff it into the skin with a big fluffy brush, just a nice light layer. And it's just going to give extra coverage and smooth everything and set everything. That is like the final coverage. I'm going to zoom in to show you guys what it looks like up and close. Up and close, that's a really bad breakout. It's not going to like super coverage it, but you can see like my skin looks very smooth. The pores look minimized. You know, it's not caking. It's like velvety soft. You can see my natural skin peeking through, which I like. And then on my forehead, nothing's sinking in the lines. So you can see on my nose, nothing's caking in here, nothing's crusting up. That's really good. Looks really nice on my chin. Alright guys, so I'm just going to finish my makeup. I'm not doing a lot. Again, I like to wear this makeup for like my natural days where I'm not wearing a lot, and I'm just going to add a little bit of bronzer, a little bit of powder blush, and then just some mascara. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Just finished my makeup. It is now almost 12 o'clock. I'll do a few check-ins. I'll probably try to wear this 8 hours for you guys. That's typically how long I wear foundations, but this is a very comfortable foundation. You know, it feels very nice on the skin. It's a nice, natural, everyday coverage, and it's a nice, quick and easy. Just buff it into the skin, you know, the cream, the powder, and then the mineral veil, and then add some bronzer and a blush, and you're good to go for like a quick everyday routine. Let's zoom in so you can see another close-up look. So again, it looks very smooth. Everything looks nice and even. Again, you can still see a lot of my natural skin coming through, but that's like the nice thing about this foundation is it's good for beginners or people who don't want a lot of coverage and just want something, you know, simple and easy and comfortable. Alright guys, so I'll be back in a few hours to give you guys an update, show you how it's wearing. Again, it's not like super full coverage, it's not going to have the longest wear power, but it is like your everyday, natural, you know, nice, comfortable, healthy looking foundation. I will be back in a little bit to give you guys an update. Alright guys, I am back. It is now 3 o'clock, so it's been about 3 hours, I believe. Sorry, I changed again. I am putting out all the Christmas stuff and I break into a sweat because it's a lot of work going up and down from the basement. Here we are in an oversized t-shirt, what I live in most of the time. Let's look how it's going so far. Again, this foundation is very comfortable. It's not gonna have the longest wear power. It's not gonna have full coverage. You know, it's gonna fade throughout the day, but that's because it's a more comfortable, natural looking foundation. I think I have glitter on my face from the Christmas stuff. But let's zoom in and take a closer look. Okay, so everything stayed pretty well. Coverage is there. It's getting a little patchy, you know, on my bronzer. That always happens as I touch my face or I'm touching my hair and it just kind of fades. But generally, like if you look here, nothing's budged from my chin. On my cheeks, it's still looking pretty good. And on my forehead, it's still looking pretty good. Nothing's sinking into the lines. Don't have too much glow coming through, but it looks very like a natural skin-like finish. I was wearing sunglasses, so that's why that kind of faded from my nose. But overall, it's doing pretty good. So far, so good. I mean, again, like I said, won't irritate your blemish-prone skin, and it will fade nicely throughout the day. I will come back with another check-in to show you how things are going and to give you some more updates. So I'll be back in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm here with my final check-in. It's about almost 8 o'clock, so about 8 hours this has been on. I am ready to get ready for bed. So far, I mean, it's held on pretty good. There is some starting to wear away, but again, we're almost at that 8-hour point. Let's zoom in to take a closer look. So it's holding up pretty good on my chin. You know, I did eat a good amount, and on the forehead, it's still looking super, super good. Don't mind all the white stuff. I just put up my Christmas tree, and it has the snow on it, and it goes everywhere. It's like all over my shirt. Didn't even realize that. So just ignore that. It's not dandruff. It is snow. Fake snow. But again, I am dealing with getting over a cold, so I was blowing my nose a lot, so you can see it kind of wore away there. But that is pretty much the only place where it kind of wore away. Getting a little patchy over here where my bronzer and blush was. But you can see I have like a natural skin finish glow coming through still. Sorry. My boyfriend's vacuuming. But it still looks really good, and it's very comfortable, and it's not like heavy, it's not flaking away, it's not separating and looking really kind of cruddy, so it's still holding up really, really good. And nothing's settling in any of the lines, so overall, so good. So final thoughts, again, that is like one of my favorite foundation combos that I love for when my skin is definitely, like I feel like my breakouts have really softened. They look like they're starting to heal up. This feels flatter. I don't know what's in the Bare Mineral stuff, but it does not make your acne worse. If anything, it dries it up. So when my skin is going through a moment, this is typically what I like to wear. You know, it's not going to fully cover it away, but it's comfortable. It doesn't crust on the acne, and it heals it up. And it's a nice natural finish. Doesn't look too makeupy, and is super comfortable. And I think if you are a more oily skin person, I think you can definitely wear this combo. At least try it out, because when I was more oily, I wore this combo and I still loved it just as much. I might have got a little oily in my T-zone, but you could just powder a little more or blot as the day goes on, or use like a mattifying primer before you go in with that combo, and I still really enjoyed it. And now that I have like more dry skin, I'm still really able to enjoy it as well, as long as I use the hydrating gel cream underneath the powders. I think it's a great combo. Now, you will have to spend a little bit of money if you want to get all three, but if you just want to start out with the gel cream and the foundation powder, that's a good place to start. You don't need the mineral veil. I just like it because it kind of gives an extra layer of smoothness and just, I feel like, helps set and make everything last. But you can always use a regular finishing powder. You do not have to use the mineral veil. Again, I just like the ingredients in the Bare Minerals, especially for acne prone skin. I just think this is definitely a great combo. It's just great. I think it's great to have in your routine. Again, if you guys want me to do individual foundation reviews on the powder and the gel cream, let me know down below. I would be happy to do that. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you can see when I upload next. Thank you guys to all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. So happy to see you. Thanks for sticking around. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.